What is up, YouTube? That's right, we are back again for another beautiful day to do a quick video on 5 things I hate about the Infiniti QX80. As you can see, we are camping. It is Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We're up here in Kissimmee, Florida. We're gonna do some theme parks on Thanksgiving. Yeah. As you can notice, I do not have the Jeep pulled up or hooked up to the motorhome yet. We have been slacking on that, and we have it going into the shop next week. Unfortunately, it's after the holiday when we could have used it. But you will see on my next trip, you will see the Jeep Wrangler being towed behind the motorhome. So we are going to talk about the 5 things I hate about this new QX80. And of course, you're going to have some things on those beginnings. You got a kid riding around on a scooter. But anyway, you're going to have some issues when you buy the first new gen of the QX. And we're going to talk about that right now. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get in the vehicle. And this is one of the things that drives me nuts. Okay. I have a family and we all want to get in the vehicle at the same time. When you get in, you now have to hit your unlock button to let your passengers in instead of having a setting in here where you can just go ahead and hit unlock once and then everybody gets in. So that's number one. My wife hates it because she always has to hit the unlock button. It doesn't bother me in bigger cities. If you are in a bigger city and you drive by yourself, it's a security setting. So maybe that's why Nissan did it. I don't know. But anyway, let's go to number 2 before my camera dies on me. So number 2 is going to be Apple CarPlay. This car is equipped with Apple CarPlay, but for some reason, it only connects to my wife's phone. So I'm going to show you guys that real quick. Now, it's in my wife's name right now as a profile. And you can switch drivers, which is nice. Alright, so if I want to come in here and connect to Apple CarPlay, I tap this, it should automatically connect. But Infiniti has made this so complicated that you have to give access through the main driver, through the app. Then they have to download their own app. Then they have to create their own profile, which, guess what? I can't get it to work on my phone. Now, if I plug into your traditional cord, I get the Apple CarPlay. Why does it work on my wife's? Probably because she's the primary. That's the only thing I can think of. So, that is a pain in the butt. Now, what I do like is I do like the Google navigation that you don't have to pay any additional for, and that is nice. Okay. All right. So that was number 2. Number 3. Number 3 could be a mix of some different things, but we're just going to talk about the infotainment system and the technology of it. You would see that Nissan has made a huge jump into going with this huge screen and the capabilities. But one thing is, I don't like this. This stays lit up at night, so you have to dim down your screen over here, which is the only place to dim it down. And this doesn't go down as much as it does. But that's not my full bark. My pet peeve is just this infotainment system. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to switch over remote my profile. This is one of the things that's very complicated. Is it the system in general, like, it's very, very, I don't know, it's different. Um, so anyway, we'll go back to, sorry, I'm gonna go to the apps, and you can see that you have these apps, right, that you can download. But when I go to connect, app has not been reviewed by Infiniti Performance. Well, if it hasn't been reviewed, why can I download it? Same thing with YouTube Music. So the Google Maps and everything are updated, but something's going on with that. And I don't know if there's an update for it that's going to fix that, but we're going to talk about the apps and the updates and all that here right now. So that was the third thing that I hate about this car. Let's talk about number 4. All right, so we are going to do it from my wife's phone because obviously doing it from my phone and being able to view it at the same time. Um, anyway, so here it is. So this is the app. All right. Um, you have a lot of different options, and for instance, you want to unlock it, lock it, start it, all that good stuff. Um, Now, this constantly updates here, but to have access to any of these has never worked for me. So let's try it out. We're going to try it out. Are you sure? Yes. All right. Now, watch this thing work. Wow. Make me look like an idiot. So, I wonder, that's the first time that has worked. I wonder if it's because of the signal, living in the country area where we're at. It's never worked. Been able to unlock it, lock it. So being able to start it from the phone, that's the first for me. Um, but anyway, that is a problem. Now let me go ahead and reverse this on my Chevy Tahoe, on my Ram, on my Tacoma, on my Tesla, um, on my BMW, anything to be able to just access it from the app and be able to start it, unlock it. Um, there is no problems with that. With the Infiniti, there was a signal. It's like it didn't have a strong enough signal or something. This is the first time it's ever worked. So, of course, when you make a video to go to talk about it, it wants to work, right? Anyway, that was number 4. Um, I was hoping that it wasn't going to work, but this time it worked. I've got 5G, and I'm in Kissimmee, so I'm in a big city. Anyway, let's talk about number 5. All right, so number 5. Number 5 is one of the things that I was talking about the update. So I had a problem doing this update, and this update popped up on my car. We're sitting at soccer fields waiting for our son to, get done with practice, and we were going to be there for a little while. Um, we went ahead and started the update. Now it said that this vehicle is going to be disabled, probably until the update's done, but it doesn't give you a timeline, right? And I went ahead and started the update. Now, granted, once you start the update, your vehicle is disabled, everything's disabled. And I went ahead and started it, but after you start the update, your vehicle will not start, it will not do anything. And when it was doing the update, it was like sitting at 0 forever. It never wanted to move. Now, I've got the update already. So if you go here, if you notice the update was done on the 10th of this month, the last update was done on the 30th of last year, August 30th of last year, which is crazy um, that this vehicle was made last year. Update was done. But anyway, to speak about that, this update, if you have it set on auto, okay, update method auto or manual. All right, so if you're in a good area where it can get good signal, it's going to be able to do the update. But if you're having problems with the update, you're going to have to take it to the dealership. But once you do this update, this is going to take care of obviously the apps that we noticed that apps are now functioning properly the way they're supposed to. It's able to connect to the vehicle, and that's one of the reasons as well that you're having problems with. Yeah, that was if you're doing an update, you definitely don't want to be doing it on the road. Do it from the house if you're going to try to do it, and make sure you're not in a garage or a carport, anywhere that you're covered under trees or anything that can interfere with signal, or in the country like we are. But but yeah, so those are the 5 things that I hate about this vehicle. If you are watching, stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that notification bell off to the side, because we're going to be talking about the 5 things that we love about this car. It's not that we hate everything about the car. It's just that there's obviously some things that you have to work out the bugs. Infiniti has to work out the bugs, and you just have to get used to it. That's what I told my wife. This is not a Chevy Tahoe. This is not a BMW. And these are the things that you're going to have to get used to. There's buttons in different spots. There's things in different areas. And, that's just the way it was designed. If you've been watching this whole time, I do appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. We'll see you on the next one.